Let's do another found poem page. This time we're going to be using tissue paper, a glue stick, and washi tape. So we're going to keep this really, really simple. I'm working in my altered book art journal, and this is going to be so cool. Okay, so I'm going to start by scanning the book and seeing what words stick out to me. And I went through several pages. Sometimes, we force ourselves to do one page, but this was the page where I kind of found the sentence that I wanted to use. So you'll see here that I'm about to kind of go through and see what I want to use here. And I love doing found poems. They are just so awesome. And I'm using tissue paper, but you can use whatever paper scraps you have. It'll work out great. So I'm just scanning the page and seeing what text kind of sticks out to me. And sometimes these are long with lots of parts. And then sometimes, it's just a sentence or something. It just kind of depends on what you're after. But I really like to take my time with this, take a deep breath, and really just, not overthink it, which I have a tendency to do, and just kind of let the words just speak to me or jump out to me. So I think I found something that I like here. So in a minute, I'm going to start adding pieces of tissue paper and washi tape around the words that I want to preserve or make it so that you can still see them. And I love found poems. I mean, if you look them up, there's so much inspiration. Some people draw around the words in their found poems. Some people add paper and paint. There's just so many cool things that you can do. I am just going to use paper for this. I think sometimes we don't have the energy or the time, to get out our paints. And this is just a great technique to use. Tissue paper or whatever kind of scraps you have and a glue stick. You could definitely do this in a cafe or, with your friends at their house without it being a huge mess. Because sometimes paint can be a little messy. I love paint, but it can be a little messy. So this is a great way to do that. So I'm going to start out by just kind of initially putting down the pieces of tissue paper on my paper. And I just picked out 3 colors that I had. So I'm doing this yellow, and then I have a lavender color. And it does actually push back the text, you can tell. I mean, you could probably still read it if you wanted, but you'd have to be close, and it does its job. And the great thing about tissue is that you can overlap it, which is really cool too. And that's fun. And it looks really awesome together. So we're going to do that. And I just love it. I am putting this video all in real time so you can see just me creating, and we can just spend some time together. Yeah, so it's a fun process. I love doing pages like this, and I love working in this journal. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. And just take your time, and you're just going to tear the tissue a little bit at a time, which is my favorite part. And just be present, right? We're always in a hurry, and art is so great about having us slow down for a minute. And you can't do this wrong. You really can't. I'm just adding bits of tissue all over the place, and I'm being very intuitive with this. I'm just, picking out a little bit of tissue paper and trying it out, and then gluing it down with my glue stick. So really, really simple. I'm not afraid to overlap the tissue paper, to turn it another way. But I was really relaxed, and this was such a really fun process. And I just love it. Especially when I don't necessarily have an idea, I can just open my altered book and just find some words and then collage around them. I mean, how cool is that? And you can absolutely use scraps for this. It works out really, really well too. And you're going to see in a future video that I did another technique and I cut through this page. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Oh my. So I'm glad that I have this video to kind of archive, the initial process that I did. And I really love this beautiful lavender with the yellow. I think it's such a pretty combination. And I mean, you could just do the tissue paper too. Like, you don't have to add the washi tape, but I think washi tape adds a little bit of magic. So I'm going to add that too. And I do not want to mess up my tabs on the side, those floral tabs that I have. So I am purposely trimming that off. I think it'll all go together with the page, and I just love how they look. So I want them to not be covered up. So that's why you see me like cutting around them. And I'm just going to keep adding more and more layers here. And it layers just so beautifully. I just love it. And I'm going to add another yellow piece right on top of that one. Or I'm thinking, well, maybe not. Maybe I'll add something else. Maybe I'll get out the washi tape and see how that goes. Yep, grabbing the washi tape. And this one's really pretty. It has a lot of beautiful colors. So I'm going to add that right below my text. Just like that. And then I'm just going to start adding bits of pieces of washi tape. And you cannot do this wrong. Just get out all your pretty washi tape and layer it on and have a great time. And I always like to have a little bit of black and white, and you can feel free to like tear your washi tape too. I kind of like that torn edge on my washi tape, so definitely I'm going to add some torn washi. And I'm just layering this. Very nice. I'm loving the way that this is looking so far. I'm just going to keep grabbing more stuff and seeing what else I can add. Okay, and here I just have some masking tape, so I'm going to add that. Masking tape is such a cool thing to use. It's so versatile. And I love that it adds that bit of neutral balance to everything. And you can tear that down too. Just like that. And don't overthink this, right? All that we're worried about is just having that text shine. And you can make yours so that you have a ton of the text showing, and that's totally fine. And I'm going to adjust here because I went a little bit too crazy. So I'm going to kind of push that up a little bit where my text is. I really want that text to show. And I'm just going to keep adding more masking tape. And I'm going really slow for this. I'm taking my time. I'm really in my body and being very intuitive about this. So we're going to grab another washi tape. And this one was a little bit tougher to work. So that's why I'm off camera wrestling with it a little bit. But it will happen. Very nice. So I'm going to add that. And that's a little bit darker, right, than our other pieces of washi tape. So I always love adding contrast to my work. So I think that thinking about that a little bit helps. But, I also love making a really crazy mess and adding all the colors and enjoying myself too. So definitely no rules. And I'm going to add this little piece of by polka dot washi. And I think this dark blue one is like sprinkles, which is so cute. It's adorable washi tape. I taught a whole bunch of little ones art, and they absolutely adored washi tape. Every time the washi tape came out, they were so happy. All of us just love to play with tape. It's great. So fun. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue to some of the masking tape that wasn't sticking that well. But this is coming along beautifully. And then you can go back in with your tissue paper. So I'm going to add like pieces of tissue just randomly wherever I think I want to put it. So again, I'm not overthinking it. And I really hope that you're enjoying these found poem pages. I absolutely love them in altered books, so I'd definitely be sharing more of them too. And I think we're getting there, so I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I want to add. And I think I just want the text to pop out a little bit, so I am looking for something to make that happen. Oh, I'm going to add this. So this is masking tape that I add to the top of my camera. And it's masking tape that I use from my process art videos that I make, the watercolor meditations. And I just like to add doodles on top of the tape so I don't throw the tape away because it has all that pretty color on it. I just add marks to it. And that just brought everything together, right? You really get those pops of that black and it just really grounds the piece and brings it together. So I'm adding just a few pieces of that. And I just think that that just made it all pop and made it all interesting. So that's awesome. And then I was debating what I was going to use to add to really make those words pop out. And I'm going to be using a charcoal pencil. So I'm going to go around the text. You could also use like a marker or Markstall Stabilo All pencil would work. Whatever you want, it'll work. I just had this charcoal sitting here and I've been using a lot of charcoal lately. I go through these phases where I use certain art supplies and then I'm going to see if I can find a brush and I'm going to wet my brush and I'm going to go around that text and just really make it pop. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will see you for the next one, and happy creating, friends. Bye bye. I'm going to add one more little piece of tape, I think. I'm deciding, I'm debating, I don't know. We'll see here. But I hope you have a good day and happy creating. Remember to make time for yourself. You deserve it. And I will see you next time, friends. Bye bye.